Hi, my name is Tamaya Phelps and I plan an amazing 7-day vacation to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So let's start at day 1. It's important to know that you will be driving to Pigeon Forge, so at 9 a.m. you'll be leaving for Alabama. The drive is approximately 6 hours and 21 minutes, but if you include stops for gas, food, or bathroom breaks, it'll probably be closer to 7 hours. This will put you arriving at the resort at 4 p.m. You will be staying at the resort at Governor's Crossing for the duration of your trip. You'll be staying in a queen studio room that will include a full kitchen, a flat screen TV, free Wi-Fi, and a washer and dryer. This resort is really nice as it has an indoor pool and an outside water park on the premises, as well as a fitness center, sauna, game room, and golf course. The resort also has a complimentary breakfast, so please take advantage of this throughout your trip. So after you've had a chance to check in and rest for a bit, you'll be going to your first attraction, which will be the Hollywood Wax Museum. This will be a chance for you to take some pictures with some of your favorite celebrities and movie characters and even learn a few interesting facts about them. After that, you'll be going to see a production of The Soul of Motown at the Grand Majestic Theater. The Soul of Motown is one of Pigeon Forge's top-rated shows and the #1 show for Motown in the country. There is a dinner included that will begin at 7:15 and the show itself will begin at 8:15. And that's all of the activities for day 1. Moving on to day 2, you will be able to sleep in a bit as your first event will not start until noon. You'll be going to the Alcatraz East Crime Museum. This museum is huge and features tons of information, exhibits, and pieces centered on American crime, including the white Bronco from the O.J. Simpson car chase. So if you're into crime and things like that, this is definitely for you. Up next, you'll be going to the island. The island is a great amusement park with something for all ages. There are plenty of rides, shops, and restaurants here. So please enjoy lunch at one of the many options the island has to offer. At around 6:30, you'll be having dinner, and you will be having your dinner at Margaritaville. After you eat, you can either continue to enjoy the nightlife at the island or you can go back to your resort. The choice is totally up to you. Moving on to day 3, at around 10 a.m. you'll be going to Parrot Mountain and Gardens. Parrot Mountain is extremely beautiful and has hundreds of rare tropical birds that you get to interact with. So this is definitely something for the animal lovers out there. After that, you'll be enjoying lunch at Frizzled Chicken Farmhouse Cafe. Frizzled Chicken Farmhouse is a super popular family-friendly restaurant that's known for their more than 100 singing animatronic chickens. So you're in for great entertainment and awesome food. After enjoying lunch, you'll be attending Christmas at the Smoky Mountain Opry show. And it'll definitely put you in the Christmas spirit. The show will start at 3, but you will need to pick up your tickets at the box office when you arrive. The show should end at around 5:30, so after leaving the Opry, you'll be having dinner at Calhoun's. Calhoun's is a really popular restaurant in Pigeon Forge where you can get a taste of Tennessee. And that'll conclude day 3. So moving on to day 4, day 4 is going to be filled with a lot of adventure and you're going to kick it off at Flyaway Indoor Skydiving. If you're a thrill seeker, this attraction is definitely something that you might enjoy, so be prepared to experience skydiving firsthand. Continuing on with the day, you'll be eating lunch at Brick and Spin Restaurant. This restaurant has been ranked in the top 10 for breakfast by Travel and Leisure magazine, so I'm sure you'll love it. The next thing planned for you is a visit to Pigeon Forge Snow. Pigeon Forge Snow is the first attraction of its kind in the country, as it is a year-round indoor snow park with tubing and real snow. So after spending time there, you will have about a 3-hour break. In this time, you can go back to the resort, enjoy some of the many amenities that they have to offer. Or you can, shop around. Really, you can do whatever you like in this time. It's up to you. So at around 6 p.m., you'll be having dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe. The Hard Rock Cafe is a rock and roll themed restaurant, and this location in particular has 3 unique dining areas with memorabilia from 3 artists, Dolly Parton, Jimi Hendrix, and Madonna. On this night, they will be hosting a game of extreme bingo, so if that's something you'd like to participate in, feel free to. So moving on to day 5, You'll start the day by taking a 20-minute drive to the neighboring city of Gatlinburg. You'll be going to Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. They have 6 exhibits that include Shark Lagoon, Penguin Playhouse, and the Tropical Rainforest. After exploring the marine life at Ripley's, you're going to shoot across the street and enjoy authentic Mexican food at No Way Jose's Mexican Cantina. After lunch, you'll head back to Pigeon Forge and on to the next attraction, which will be the Titanic Museum attraction. You know the story, and more than likely you've seen the movie, and if you haven't, you definitely should. So now you'll have the opportunity to know what it was like to actually walk the halls of the Titanic. You'll also get to feel what 28-degree water feels like, as well as you'll get a boarding pass of an actual passenger that was on the Titanic, and at the end of the tour, you'll find out the fate of that passenger. And for dinner, you'll be having German cuisine at Wild Bear Tavern. So going to day 6, there's no doubt in my mind that you will have tons of fun. Instead of enjoying the complimentary breakfast at the resort, you'll actually be going to Flapjack's Pancake Cabin. This restaurant is well known and is praised for their homemade pancakes. So after breakfast, you'll be going to Dollywood. So please enjoy your day at this amazing large theme park that's filled with rides, shows, shops, and many, many restaurants. And also, please have lunch at one of the many options they offer. So after spending the day at Dollywood, at around 6:30, you'll be going to Smokey's Cuban Cafe, where you can kind of get a taste of some classic Cuban dishes. And that'll end day 6. Now day 7, which is the last day in Pigeon Forge, you'll be checking out of your resort at 8 a.m., but your time in Pigeon Forge is not done. You'll actually be going to the Old Mill Square after you check out, which is pretty historic. The old mill there was actually built in 1830 and is now seen as a tribute to the pioneer days of the Great Smoky Mountains. And at Old Mill Square, you can enjoy restaurants and specialty shops. So you can grab some breakfast at Old Mill Pottery House Cafe and Grill or the Old Mill Restaurant. And feel free to take a look around and grab some souvenirs from any of the shops, such as the General Store or Pigeon River Pottery. So after you've looked around, you'll be leaving Old Mill Square and hitting the road back to Troy, Alabama at noon. And of course, the trip being 6.5 hours, 7 with included stops, you'll be arriving back in Troy, Alabama at about 7 p.m. So that'll conclude the 7-day vacation, and thank you for your consideration.